Small town living is something that is idolized by many people. The ideology of everyone knowing everyone else's business, of constantly having your neighbors check in on you, of knowing everyone in your school by first and last name. Some people see that as a dream come true. Being around the same 100 peers from ages 3 to 18 helps build unbreakable bonds. Living down the road from most of your teachers keeps you on your best behavior. Knowing your peers' families' history and secrets helps initiate conversations. For many people, these characteristics of small towns are what's in a child's best interest. Small town living is something that is idolized by everyone, except for those who stand out like a sore thumb. Growing up, I'd always been different. Whether I was sneaking into my brother's room and wearing his boxers at age 5, or pretending to be Troy Bolton from High School Musical every time my friends and I would make believe at age 9. All through elementary school, I dressed how I wanted and didn't care what people thought. I didn't let the comments or the bullying bother me. That is, until my dad died when I was in 6th grade. I wasn't just the girl trying to be a boy anymore. I'd suddenly become the girl trying to be a boy who doesn't have a father. Why this change in status bothered me, I don't know. Maybe it was just that it was one more thing for my peers to find different about me. Maybe it was that people started blaming the way I acted on my father's death. Maybe I was just sick of being different. After that, I tried to fit in. I tried to not make any more waves for my family and to keep our names out of other people's mouths. I dressed the way I was expected and I acted the way I needed to act, except for the fact that I was miserable. I felt like no one understood me. I could barely get out of bed in the morning and to go to school, and as soon as I got home, I would get back to my pajamas and sleep the rest of the day away. I was pushing my friends away and constantly arguing with my mom. My life was a downward spiral, and I didn't know how to get out of it. Then, one day, I came across a YouTube video by this kid named Miles McKenna. Miles started his channel as Amanda, but then explained that that simply wasn't who he was on the inside. Miles' courage to be who he was inspired me. His bright outlook on life gave me the help I needed. Because of his kind words of self-love, I began acting like myself again. Soon enough, I would spend my afternoons watching his videos instead of sleeping. Then, not too long after that, I would go out with my friends after school instead of staying home. Eventually, I was the one making plans and forcing my friends to go out. Living in a small town with incredibly judgmental people was hard on me. It impacted every aspect of my life, but it also made me into the person who I am today, a person who is comfortable with who he is and confident enough to do what makes him happy. The most important thing I learned from my schooling experience was that it's okay to be different. Soon enough, those opinions people have of you won't matter. You'll be happy and free, just like me.